on to your butts.
Hello there, ladies and gents, and welcome to Green Hell. I have dabbled into this game just a little bit, just to get a kind of feel for it, and now I feel like I'm kind of ready to just actually get into the game. Of course, I'm going to be going into single player, going through the story, so that way I can kind of uncover a few of the different survival tactics that you can undergo. First off, I know this game's been out for a while, it's been early access, but it looks like a really good game. Like, graphics are pretty good. It reminds me a lot of The Forest, except minus all the nasty little cannibals that are everywhere. I might be wrong, there might be some in this one, I don't know. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's get into single player. Let's go ahead and go into... I've already started the actual story mode already at this point already. And so the thing about it is, I don't want to go through the whole beginning portion of this, so I want to go ahead and get into the actual meat of the game, which is you surviving as this fella trying to find his wife. That's what I want to get into, and that's where I have set up right here on this continue portion. So that's what we're going to go ahead and get into. Some pretty little sketches. Pretty nifty, I suppose. The screen's taking a little bit longer than expected, but... Alright, it looks like I am now officially in the game. Whoa, what is going on here? I'm full up on everything. What is going on here? What is this? Okay, this does not look like the game that I had going the other day. What in the world's going on here? Now, I know I am kind of just running around here sprinting and stuff, but I don't normally recommend that. Got some native people up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It started off really bad already. I don't know what in the ever-loving... It's because I started in the survival. That's a really good start to the video, so... So let's go ahead and jump into the actual story save that I have going on here, and not the survival one where I was just kind of messing around a little bit. Oh man, that was mildly embarrassing. So, alright. So here we are. We just landed here in this spot here. Gonna hit T.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? I had an accident. I don't know what happened. Please, help? Over.
Interesting. So now let's go ahead and check our notebook here.
Fuck.
We got a bunch of stuff. We have find help. That's what we're going to have to do. I'm sorry about that. So we have different little tools here. We got our hand drill, we got bandages, we got ropes. There's multiple different plants that we know of already. We know of the Millennia, which is our bandage plant, so if we get any cuts or scrapes that we need to use. And we have tobacco, which it has anti-venom properties. I wish I would have known that beforehand, because that would have been very useful. We got our macro elements that we need to keep track of. Sanity, which we need to keep track of, which we can fix that by sleep. And then scratch abrasions, which we situate with bandages. We got our different building stuff here, which we'll come to worry about that here in a little bit. Just got our different types of shelters here. Small shelter, leaf bed, so on, so forth. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to gather some materials up here. Let's see. Hello? Water, unsafe, yeah. Some stones over here. And as I said before, in this game you really don't want to do a whole lot of running around because that uses up energy, and that energy drains your macros here and makes it to where it's a lot more difficult to survive in this game. And from everything that I've heard about this game, it is very, very brutal. So you really need to be careful with what you're doing in the game. Now I'm going to get me some stones here. I'm going to go ahead and get into my backpack. Craft. Get another stone over here. Craft me up a stone blade. Now, I can take this and I can do some stuff with it. Now, another thing that I've come to find out is that something that is very important in this game are actually lilies. So, I'm going to harvest this rock here really quick. You can never have enough stones. Stones are very essential in this game. Is that an aeropila? I'm not quite sure what that fish is. I'm going to swim around here really quick, see if I can't find me some lilies, because they're really good for food poisoning. And then hopefully be on our way. Hopefully not using too much energy here. That'd be really bad. We got a snail there. I am not seeing any lily flowers whatsoever, which is it's fine. I mean, as long as you know what you're doing, you don't have to worry about getting food poisoning in this game. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to actually go about our merry way. We need to get out of this water for one, because it is not a good idea to be expending this much energy. So I'm going to go ahead and get back over here to the bank so that way we can gather up some sticks and stuff so maybe we can make some tools. Alrighty, so with our little sharp object here, okay, so flying rocks apparently, who knows. Alright, let's keep on moving forward. Now I am going to chop these guys down because it looks like there are some dry leaves here which are very useful for starting fires later on in the game. Ta-da! So, yep, dry leaf. Not going to worry about those for the time being. I don't see any more dry leaves though. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave that. What I really need is to knock down one of these bad boys. Because I need me some sticks. Right, so picking up some sticks here. I don't need that as of yet. I'm going to need some rope and stuff for that. Definitely picking up all these sticks though. Alright, now there should be some trees around here, I think up here, where I can get some vines and stuff right here so I can have some rope. Because in order to make tools in this game, such as like axes and pickaxes and stuff like that, you need to... Ooh, these mushrooms are good. You need to have rope, sticks, and whatever stone you plan on intending on using. Stick. So I'm going to go ahead and go to here. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Craft. Let's get a rope in there and a stick. Why is it not letting me craft that? Okay. Maybe it's a small stick I need to do it with. No? It is not letting me craft. What? That is weird. Stone pickaxe. Alright, and I know there's a way that you can craft that. Torch. I believe you use a stone. No? Oh, it's 2 stones. That's what it is. 2 stones to make the axe. And now it's raining. That's beautiful. And I believe you need a long stick in order to make... Actually, hold on. I'm going to craft. I'm going to make a weak spear. And then I need to go here. Make me another blade. Because another thing to take into consideration is that we will be running into a little tribal camp here in a bit. Put that like that. Alright, so something did not go as planned there, so let's go ahead and go to craft. Put a rope on there. I could make a bow, that's pretty dope. Alright, so where is my little blade here? Gonna make a stone spear. Stone spear's gonna be better than that weak spear. I'm gonna keep the weak spear anyways, because just in case one breaks, you know, big stuff. Now, really quick, I am going to craft one more blade, just to have. And I'm going to go ahead and switch. Put that on the ground. Why won't you go there? Okay, whatever. Awesome. Now, what I need to do is I need to get a move on with my life. I will take a moment to eat me some of these mushrooms, because you're going to give me some excellent carbohydrates. Making sure my carbs are nice and full. Now, there's one mushroom in particular that I really want to get a hold of, and that is the little orange cup fungi that you will find lying around on different logs. I'll show you what I mean when we get there. And it is good for curing stomach parasites. I did not want to do that. I wanted to harvest the stone, because stones are very useful. Okay. Let's see here. Get my stone axe. Awesome. I'm going to pick up some of these dry leaves. Make sure I have enough starter to start my fire here in a bit. And hopefully I can run into some different things. Those mushrooms and stuff. Harvest the stick. Another thing I really like about this game is that you can take larger objects, such as those large sticks, and break them down into smaller components to where you can use them in various ways. It's very nifty. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my spear out, because the last thing I need is to come across a friggin' snake and just get absolutely messed up. So I'm going to have a hold of my spear here. Keep moving along. Keep picking mushrooms. Mushrooms are your saving grace here at early game. So keep that in mind. I'm going to get water soon, so hopefully I'll come across some of those mushrooms. Another thing to remember is stay away from poison dart frogs. They are no good to you whatsoever. All they do is cause you problems. These nuts are really good, so if you come across these, pick them up. Now, the actual toads that you can see around here are actually good. So you can pick those up, you can process them, and you can eat their meat. No big deal. Poison dart frogs, they will destroy your sanity, so stay away from them. down this capybara. So what's up here? Getting yourself a capybara. Some good stuff. Some good starting off protein with fats, carbs. It's the kind of stuff you really need early on in the game. I am going to get me some tobacco because those are really good for anti-venom stuff. Nope, no space in bag for sticks, so how about I harvest so I can get smaller sticks. Alright. How am I doing in weight? I'm doing fairly well. I'm getting pretty up there in weight. Let me eat me a couple of these mushrooms. And one of these nuts. Nuts will give you a pretty good amount of fat. Now, I do have parasites because I have not washed my hands, so I'm going to have to situate that. I am going to... Got me a crab. Alright, cool. Now I am going to have to take the time and actually look for those mushrooms because... I'm trying to remember where I need to go here. Ha! Well, it's probably because I'm tired, but I do need to go this way. Those mushrooms over here. The thing is, typically I usually find some of those mushrooms right now, so I don't know why it's being such a terror about it right now. There might be some on that log over there, so I'm going to investigate. No. And now I have a leech on me. That is fantastic. Know that they are around here somewhere. I'm going to open this, take that, read this.
At least what's left of it.
Okay. Cool. I don't need the charcoal right now. Drop that right now. I will be picking up that bone knife. Actually, I need to replace my stone knife with that one. The bone knife is actually really, really good. Got a bunch of sticks. I have no rope, which is not a good thing. I will be dropping off these bones here because they're weighing me down a lot. I'm going to harvest this frog. Drop these bones. I know where they're at. I can come for them later. Okay. Now, one thing I will do is I will set up a fire. I'm going to set it up right there. Go ahead and put this fire up, get it going. Get that up. Hopefully I still have enough materials to... I should, okay. Craft. Make me a fire starting kit. Hopefully I have enough energy to use this.
Bitch!
Come on, come on, start fire. There we go, excellent. Ignite. I'm gonna go here. Put me some of these capybara meats on here. Eat, eat. Okay. Maybe, no. It's gonna take a hot minute. So what I am gonna do is I'm going to, oh! Capybara, get out of my way. These are the mushrooms I was talking about. These little orange cup-shaped mushrooms. These will be your saving grace when it comes to parasites. So you take one of these bad boys, you eat it. Good to go. Do still need to wash my hands, which I'm going to do right now. No, bad idea. No drinking. Wash your hands. Nice and clean. And now I'm also going to inspect myself because, oh, good Lord have mercy, I have leeches everywhere. Lots and lots of leeches. That was disturbing. Check down there. Don't see any on my legs. I think just primarily on my arms. Okay. I do gotta watch out for those little buggers. I see piranha in this river here. Those guys are bad news. One thing I am gonna do is I'm actually gonna switch to this bad boy. Dang, I missed. But these guys are pretty slow, so I'm gonna go ahead and alright, I heard a hissing sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back over here. I need to start prepping to go to bed, because if I don't, it's going to be a bad time. So I'm going to go to here, shelters, palm leaves, rope, long sticks, log. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this bad boy here. Put it right there. Now there are a couple logs over here, so I'm going to pick them up. Now, the thing about this game is that if you put down a shelter, it gives you a place to save. Now I need to get some long sticks. I need 6 in total. Get my handy dandy axe out. Knock me down some trees. Long stick. Is there any more? I don't see any, so that's fine. I can do 2 at a time. It's okay. There. Apparently it broke on me and I was not happy about it. But it's okay. I got plenty of stones and everything else. I can make me a new axe. Not worried about that in the slightest. And look at that. There's a long stick right there. I bet you if I look hard enough, I can find one more just laying around. Okay. I do need some more small sticks. I also need some rope. So let's go ahead and pick some of that up while we're at it. And my guy is getting very tired. He's really wanting to sleep. Put that in there. Insert, insert, insert. I need 9 rope in total. So let me go ahead and find some more. That's good stuff. armadillo screeching. I'm going to go ahead and get these 3 here, and then I'm going to see if I can pick up any more, because I do need some more to make more another axe. No more space for rope. Means my max is 10. So let's go ahead and get this guy. Alright, and I need 26 palm leaf. That is fantastic. Luckily, there's plenty of palm trees around here, so let's see if I can't make me another pickaxe. So, craft, rope, put 2 stones up here, craft. Alrighty then. Let's knock down these palm trees. Crap, I need to go check on my meat. And of course I go and burn it because I wasn't paying attention. These down here, get those cooking. Let's go ahead and throw some more wood on that fire. There. Probably not going to go very well. Lost some sanity, but I still got some food, so it's not bad. I do need to cook that crab. It's going pretty quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come smack me some palms over here. Alright, cool. Pick that up, so let's go over here. Insert. Cool. This guy. There's more palm leaves over here. Dry leaf, dry leaf, dry leaf. Palm leaf. Dry leaf. Dry leaf. Alright, I got 9 out of the 26. I have no idea what time it is in game. Awesome. Plenty of palm leaves. There we go. 15. We just need a few more in order to get our shelter up.
Thirsty.
I hear you, bud. We're working on it. Alright, 6 more palm leaves, which I can just go across the water over here. Alright, calm down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Okay, let's go around here. There we go. Now need a couple more long sticks. It's easy enough to get. that because I need it. There we go. Shelter created. Let's see what we need for a bed. Oh, I know it is so terrible. Palm leaves, we need 10. Put that there.
Thirsty.
Here. I'm going to drink a little bit of water.
Disgusting. Ugh.
I need to check on my food before it burns again. Take me a little nap, get some energy back. Otherwise, I'm doing pretty solid. Let's go cook that. Now, we need to go collect some more palm leaves. How are we doing on nutrients? Need a little bit more carbs. We'll work on that. Eat that. See where it puts me at. Good. Now I just need some more carbs. Bunch of palm leaves here. I got 5. That's awesome. This is going to give me a relatively safe place to sleep. 5 more palm leaves. Get right over. No, that's not what I wanted. But what I do want is to harvest that. Going to do is I'm going to fuel this fire a bit so that way I can cook a little bit more meat. Okay. Crab there, put the canned toad meat there. I do need some carbs, so I need to have a quick look around. Now, as far as the ingredients for this, I can make that really quick. I'm not worried about that at all. I need some more rope, though. Carbs sitting here on this log. There. Just making sure I am looking spiffy as hell. So that way when I finally find my lady friend, which of course I got freaking leeches on me. Where are they at? There you are, you little bugger. Alright, I do need to find some more of those cut mushrooms because I do still have a few intestinal parasites. Something I'm going to work on though. Haha! Bingo bango, boys. And that guy there, the toucan, he can be very useful to us. Or to me. Go ahead and eat me a couple of these bad bad boys. Get rid of those stomach parasites. Get me some carbs in my system. Excellent. I'm going to need some water soon. So, what do we have here? Let's dry tobacco leaves. There's that. I'm going to harvest you. And it gives me some feathers. Now, if I am correct, craft, stick, stone, no. Now, if I were to do 2 stones, maybe. Yep. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. I was thinking about making a bow or an arrow with that, but I'm not going to worry about that right at this point. Oh, these fruits are fantastic. Got all the rope I can carry, but I do need some of these bad boys. No space in backpack, excuse me. No, I don't particularly need that plank. Need the strips here. Now there is a plant around here that I do need to find.
Use a drink.
I hear you, I really do. But at the moment, let's go ahead and go down to the water, actually. Because, oh, some more of these nuts. These are good. Need to find some more of those mushrooms, though. Because, ooh. Okay. Okay. Now let's have a look around here. See, there's a specific plant that I need to make that recipe for that thing. For the memory stew, so-called. Ooh. We'll pick this up. Actually, drop that. Take. This will be very helpful in the fact that I can drink this. Until I need it again, I will put it there. This though, because these also give me hydration. One thing I have completely forgotten about is that I had started cooking food and then I walked away. So there's that. So let's get back over here, make sure our food hasn't burned to a crisp. Cooked. Cooked. Excellent. It's fantastic. Doing really good on stuff right now. It's not really good for fats. There is a thing that I can do here. Grab that. Go down to the water over here. I'm going to check something out. It's dirty water. But I'm going to drink that because that's going to help with my hydration substantially. And I just need to eat a couple of these, and I am fantastic. That is phenomenal. Awesome stuff. Cool. I do need to come check on my food over here. Take. My stats are doing really good. Now what I will be doing is seeing if I can't put some of this cooked meat on the drying rack. I cannot, it seems like. I say die. I am injured beyond all belief. This is not good. But he has one of my spears. I have no earthly idea where he ran off to. That leopard would have been helpful to a certain degree. But it is getting dark, so I'm going to go back and tend to my wounds. Now, I do need to find me a certain plant to bandage myself up with. Now, I have not actually seen it yet. Flower. Of course, what all do I have in my backpack? I think I only need one of those, so I will be picking up that herb. I do need to find one of those handy dandy plants. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now I'm gonna die, so hold on. And I died. That is fabulous. All because a leopard found me. The unfortunate thing is, yeah, it did not save, so unfortunately, until I figure out a little bit more about this game and how to actually save, because for some reason that did not save my progress whenever I went to go try to do that, or whenever I made the shelter and everything else, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. So, unfortunately, we were doing really good. The jaguar found us, messed us up, and foolishly I chased after it instead of trying to resituate myself. So that was on me. But once I get a little bit further look into this game and kind of figure it out, then maybe I can give you guys a little bit better gameplay of what's going on. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel because I'll be continuing to put more Green Hell footage and other fabulous things onto the channel. Other things may include like Ark, Survival Evolved, The Isle, you name it, Monster Hunter World. And if there's any games that you guys think that I should try out and stream on the channel or whatever, go ahead, leave a comment down below. If there's something that you think I should have done differently, go ahead and leave a comment down below. But otherwise, like, subscribe, give me some support, and I will see you guys next time.